Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Okay, everybody, welcome back, and this is the finale of any actual gameplay I'll be doing. Well, it's the end of the final level. I will be uploading the credits and the other endings to the game tomorrow. You know, I just couldn't fit them, and the reason why the video is so short is that it only takes me like another few minutes, like another 8 minutes or whatever, to get to Gideon and to beat him or whatever. And I didn't want to have half of the credits in this video and then put the second half in the rest in the next video. So I figured I would just cut it off at the ending, and I'll upload the credits and all the other extras, like all the endings from the other characters that's throughout the game. I'll be showing off the hidden boss in the game as well. I've actually been playing this game a lot. Like, I was playing it earlier today, and I still have yet to actually come across him. I know everyone's completely random. Like, I went through the game 3 times today, actually trying to get him to pop up. Like, I really started with 3 new files from beginning to end, and he didn't show up. I don't know why. I've actually only played 3 times. So, but anyway, back to the video. Enough of me rambling. The enemies we're fighting right now are called Albertas, which is interesting because I know there's a province in Canada called Alberta, so I don't know if that was like a hint. But yeah, you see the little test tubes that they're popping out in the back. That's actually a feature from the manga. You see, Gideon has these weird tubes that he keeps all of his ex-girlfriends in, and he was planning on tossing Ramona in there, and she was going to be the next addition to his collection, and they pretty much just stay in there in some kind of weird stasis until they, you know, call Gideon or whatever. And those jetpack guys that you just saw me kill are way less annoying than you actually get to see, because I've learned to pretty much dodge them as often as possible. But they do a decent chunk of damage, especially if they start juggling you. Like, sometimes you'll get pinned in between 2 of them, and they'll just bounce you off their laser blast back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, right there's the portal to go to Gideon, so that you can actually go and fight him. But I decided to go back and just show off the store a little bit. All of these items are not knockoffs, but parodies of items in other games, like the energy tank. That is such a blatant, you know, nod towards Mega Man. Yeah, so let's go take on Gideon, and yeah, here it is. So you walk out, and he's sitting on this throne made of bats, apparently, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so here we go. He does use, you know, the 8-pixel blade that he used in the movie, you know, and he can send out these little shockwaves across the ground that are unblockable, and you can jump over them. You just need to have, you know, decent timing. The only odd part about jumping over the shockwaves is that he usually sends out another one, and you land on top of that one. So usually just try to step it if you can. But, you know, like I said earlier, he's not a particularly difficult boss. He doesn't hit all that hard. You know, like I feel like a broken record, but like I said before, Nega Scott is easily the hardest boss or whatever, just because he hits harder even than this guy. He doesn't do that much damage. You can see him landing like a 6 on me. So yeah, I could have done a better job of fighting him. You know, like I could have grabbed him and punched him before I threw him or whatever. I just grabbed him and tossed him to the side. And yeah, the only probably the only thing Gideon in this form has over every other boss in the game is just the sheer amount of health. Like, if you remember, I landed a critical hit off of a parry, and that only did, that did 450 damage to him. He still didn't die. Like, I think he very well may just have over, you know, 1,000 HP, which I don't know the particular stats or the numbers of it, but I'm pretty sure that doubles or damn well comes close to every other boss health total. Like even going back to even the Katayanagi twins, like you saw how quickly I took those guys out, and I didn't even land too powerful a hit on those two. They bounced off the wall and they got KO'd. So, yeah, just to the rest of the fight, just avoid him. When he stands up, he usually does combo a lot heavier than he's doing now. But yeah, there you go. I take him out. I land the uppercut of doom, as I love to call it. And he's a robot. Wait, what the hell? No, not really. Of course, Gideon had one last little trick up his sleeve, which was that it's a little projection or whatever. So yeah, we were fighting an android, and Gideon was controlling it. Changing the scene through holograms or what have you. And yeah. And here we go, just hit him with whatever attack you hit him with, will kill him. And I go with the awesome uppercut of doom. And yeah, they give you money for killing Gideon, but I'm not entirely sure why. Because it's not like you're going to go and fight anyone else. He's literally the last enemy you face off against. But yeah, that's going to do it for my Let's Play of Skyrim vs. the World. Come back to the channel for the next part. I'm going to be uploading, like I said before, all the extras that I kept cutting out, like shop visits, and there is one shop I never even showed. But yeah, as always in video game, history, the final base Big Daddy blows up at the end. Why, I don't know. It's not like a bomb went off or anything. But yeah, so we come out and we see that his mansion is now crumbling. And that's it. You see the white flag of boxers with hearts on them, it looks like. But, yep, that's going to do it. That is the end of the game. And Scott's ending is coming up next. And again, I want to thank everybody who's watched and, subscribed to the videos. Thanks. And I will have more coming soon.